Good morning, folks. I hope you can see me okay. I'm in the big truck, and I just got the coolest little device. And let me show you what it is. This is the best thing that I've seen for a big truck driver in a while. Let me show you what it is. Do you see this? This right here is like a sticky pad that you stick on your dash, and then you just stick your phone to it, and it just holds your phone right there. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I mean, I like to look at my phone sideways, as you can tell, but you can stick it anywhere you want to do it, as long as you clean the dash off. And I checked it and made sure that when you pull it off, it does no damage to, this fake synthetic wood. And I don't know about the newer trucks, if it would work in the newer trucks. I know it's the coolest thing I ever seen. I use my phone a lot, and I'm sure other drivers out there do too, to navigate. And I use it as a backup, because normally I'm just in town here, and I have a fairly good idea where I'm going, so I just use the phone as a backup. But it's good to have it to where I don't have to take my eyes off the road, which right now you can tell I'm parked. But I don't have to take my eyes off the road in order to glance over and see, oh, hey, Google Maps shows that there's a traffic jam coming up in a half a mile, and, so I can get off and go around that traffic jam. So it doesn't distract you from what you normally would be doing, which is if you drive a truck, you're supposed to be sweeping your gauges anyway every 30 seconds or so, and you're supposed to be checking your mirrors all the time, and it just takes a glance down and you see it and you keep on going, right? So kudos to this company, really. This is called at, that's a little symbol at design, and I love it. I actually love it. This was, I don't know, I just got it yesterday, so I don't know how it's going to deal with long term. But right now, this sucker's working perfect. It's doing no damage to the back of my phone. It's not leaving any film or anything on the back of my phone. It's done no damage to the synthetic wood. I've moved it about 3 or 4 times to get it where it's at now. So yeah, and it's called, let's see if I can get the package out. It is called Dashboard. Let me get you the proper name for it so you can order it, right? It's called Non-Slip Dashboard Sticky Pad. That's what it's called. Right there. Okay? It's the best thing ever. And you get 3 of them in the pack. So you could put one in the big truck. You could put a one in your car and have one as a spare, right? So good thing for a truck driver. Okay? Now, speaking of truck drivers, let's get a little bit serious here. Now that I discussed the little thing, let me get a little bit serious here. So yesterday, I'm at a customer, and I see, I'm just going to say it, I see Western Express pull out of a dock door. He's only halfway unloaded. He's not fully unloaded. I don't know why he pulled out of the dock door, but he pulled out of the dock door, and he decided he was going to go to the dock door right next to him. Now, I want you to understand that if this had been a tight dock, I could have had a little bit of understanding of what was going on. However, this particular customer has enough room for you to pull 8 or 9 truck lengths forward in front of the dock doors. There's plenty of room. Okay, and he pulls up about 4 truck lengths, and I realize what he's doing. What he's doing is he's going to move it over 1 dock. I'm like, okay, well, maybe they told him he was in the wrong dock or something, right? For the next 20 minutes, I watched this driver jackknife that truck 4 different ways. Now, I eventually got out of my truck and put the truck in the door for him, because the company I drive for had 2 trucks on either side of him, and if he was starting to get flustered, and you know when I say as a driver he was starting to get flustered, he was really starting to mess up, okay? And you could tell that he was flustered, all right? As an ex-trainer, I train guys, okay? Now I'm going to point the finger at whoever passed this guy, because this guy should not have been driving by himself. There is no way he passed any kind of road test in that truck. There's no way. Now, if you are a trainer, you have to take it into your understanding that you're putting guys out on the road around families. Around families. And if you put a guy like this who can't do a straight back, and he's got 8 truck lengths in front of him empty that he can pull straight up and back straight in, and he can't do that, what is he going to do out there on the highway? You trainers, yes, you have to do what your company says. Yes, you have to pump these students out like rabbits, okay? You have to do that. But if you know that a person is having problems in a certain area, you need to put them onto another trainer truck. And I say that because I had to do that when I first started driving 20 years ago. Now, to the students, if you are on a trainer truck and they pass you to go into your own truck, but you know that you're not ready for your own truck yet, you need to go to your dispatcher and to your driver manager and tell them, look, I know that I am supposed to be able to go on my own right now, but I don't have the skills quite yet. I need another trainer, and be specific about what you need extra training on. A lot of times these companies, I know I started with Swifty Swift. Okay? Just saying. I started with Swifty Swift 20 years ago, and I'm still driving. Because I went to Swifty Swift and I said, look, I'm not comfortable backing up. I'm still not. I've been driving 20 years. I get in some places I'm not comfortable. I'll never be one of these people that go and do the challenges and the backing challenge and all that. All right? I'll never be that, okay? As long as I don't hit nothing, I'm happy for the day, right? Now, you have to take it on yourself to take a little bit of responsibility for your own career. Because that's what you're coming into, right? You're coming into your own career. And you need to step up to the plate and realize, hey, if I'm to make it in this business, I need a little bit more training. Now, God bless him, that was his second day driving by himself. And there was a language barrier. Guys, we are all in this business to make money. We are not in this business to do what that dispatcher wants us to do, even if it puts us at risk of killing somebody, right? When you get into this truck and you start driving this truck, you are the one responsible. Not your company, not your trainer, not whoever. You. You are responsible for your logbook. You are responsible for that $200,000 vehicle that you're driving around, in case y'all didn't know how much one of these costs. Right? The truck alone is probably about $147,000. Add another $30,000 to $50,000 for the trailer, depending on what kind of trailer it is. Yeah, you're upwards after taxes. You're upwards around $200,000 for a simple truck. You don't believe me? Go look one up. Brand new. And these trainer companies, that's what they put these guys in, is brand new trucks. With all the bells and whistles and everything. I want you to succeed. But you're going to have to step up to the plate. This business is not an easy business. And this business is not for everyone. Just saying. Some people are not made to be drivers. And if you come into this business and you realize that you are not made to be a driver, well, you need to sit there and go, okay, yeah, this is not for me. And you need to accept that and move on. But if you think that letting these trainees out on the road the way you're doing it right now, where they can't do simple backs, they don't know anything about the paperwork, they have no clue about DOT rules, you're putting people's lives at danger. And if you're the trainer and you pass somebody and then they get into a 40-car pileup out in Wyoming or Nebraska somewhere, and it's within a week or so of that student coming off your truck, I can guarantee you that you're going to be in court. Because you passed this guy to drive. And the attorneys are going to go, well, this guy got passed to drive by this trainer at this company. So not only is that company going to be in court, because they're going to be asking the company, well, why did you pass this guy? Now the company is going to sit there, they're going to pass the buck. Okay, because the company, these companies are not out for you. Harsh reality. These companies are going to turn around and they're going to say, well, this driver right here passed them. They said they were ready. And you're going to be in court. And even if that trainee is dead, which is likely to happen, from the skills that I saw yesterday, you're going to go to jail. Because you, as the mentor trainer, allowed this individual to get out on the highway with zero skills. Because you wanted to put another student in your truck to get more money in your pocket. And you're not thinking about that family of 4 that's in that sedan that's going to get run over by this guy. There's a reality check. There's a reality check right there. Guys, come on. DOT is there for just basic safety. If you are training these students, you should be training them, not using them as a paycheck. I feel bad for this guy, because obviously he has some skill to even make it to the customer. Right? He had some skill because he made it to the customer, and he did get back to a dock. So he did have some skill, but he didn't have enough training. And that's a problem. That's a problem. Now, I fault the trainer and the trainee on this, because the trainer should not have passed them, and the trainee should have known that they didn't have the skills yet to go out on their own. Now, sometimes you can get away with that, but eventually that Russian roulette is going to shoot somebody, right? So that's my rant for this morning. You can take it for what it's worth. Y'all need to step up to the plate if you're going to be a trainer. These people are trusting you to train them with the skills that they need to be successful in this business. And if you can't do that, then you need to just stop training. You need to stop training, because you don't have that person's best interest in mind. All you're looking at is getting that paycheck. And if that's you, put the keys down, get the fuck out. Serious. Because if that's the only thing you're concerned about is another seat, another body in the seat to make more money, then you're fucked up anyway. You don't even deserve to be out here. We are out here to provide families and companies with a service. Service. That's what we're out here for. And to make money. But you can't provide a company with a service if all you're worried about is another body in the seat to make you more money. And like I said, I'm not a perfect driver. I don't think I've ever ran into a perfect driver. I have seen, in my 20 years, I have seen Drivers come and go. I have seen drivers pass away on the highway right in front of me. And it's never a pretty sight. I'm going to give you a tip that my second trainer gave me 20 years ago. The minute you forget that you're sitting on top of a silver bullet that can kill you and everyone around you, you need to get out of the truck. Do not get too comfortable. If you get comfortable, people die. So with that, I'm going to leave y'all. And y'all have a blessed day. Bicycle.